is that when you do have copy that wins, you don't need to change it nearly as often as you think. So like when we ran the school games all last year and pushed it really, really hard, we had one version of the copy that we ran for 6 months, and then a second version of the copy that we ran for 3. Wow. In a different company that we own, we spend, a couple $100,000 a day. And after 5 years, there's 3 hooks. There's 3. Like when you find the winners, you just run them. And so I think, part of it is just like putting your mind at risk of like, what do we need to do this different? It's like, no, you found your winner. So now we just need to like create different versions. So the creative, on the other hand, that changes all the time. But with the copy and the messaging, it's like, we just leave that. If it's working, it's like you can just keep using that over and over and again. But I do think this UGC loop will be really big. And then once we have the winners, we kaleidoscope the hell out of them, which is like AI. We have filters that we can do. We have, remakes, which is, it's a K. Remake. Can we take this video and then just refilm it? Because a lot of these are going to be video based. And so what's interesting about video versus static is that statics work better for a lot of businesses because they suck at video, not because video doesn't work. But good video beats images. Yeah, good video beats images, but images beat bad videos. And so most people are like, oh, statics work. Like, we can't get videos to work, only statics work. It's just because the videos aren't good. And it's the same thing as people who make content and like, oh, content doesn't work. It's like, no, good content works, but bad doesn't. Do you make shorts or anything like that?
Very painful and slow growth, but yeah.
You need to just get one hyper-caffeinated 20-year-old who lives and is brain rotted, Gen Z. I'm using the slang, right? Who just really is native. They're plugged in to the platforms because they'll be able to look immediately at your stuff and be like, oh, this is why it's not working. It's like, okay, the hook's off. Like, you're not using trending audio. You're trying to make these look professional, but they just need to be like iPhone selfie style. And we can use like a pinned comment on the top of the video. There's so many like meme versions of this. It's like, you can travel around the world for less than $1,000, prove me wrong. And then it's like, and then you'd have Troll City, right? Underneath of it. Like, there's so many different contextual, like, trending things that are happening right now. I would say that the number one biggest thing that's limiting the business is better creative. So typically when there's a cap, sometimes it's a money cap, which is like, we just can't afford to spend more, and I'll cover that in a second. But like, the creative unlock is usually why someone gets limited. We've scaled to $10,000 a day or whatever it is. And it's like, okay, so $10,000 a day is all we can spend based on how good this creative is.
Right.
And so the easiest, because I know you come from an ad background. So if you're familiar with the Old Spice commercial, the guy and the horse, my theoretical view of the world is that if you have a product that everyone could buy, then there is one ad that is good enough that could convert everyone. So that ad took Old Spice from a small player in the men's body wash into the majority of the market with one campaign. That campaign literally took the entire market for them. And it was because it was so good that it could convert everyone. Typically, the limits are just that, as if you think about how Facebook or Meta or whatever spends, it's like they're going to go to the most interested people first because you're optimizing for conversions. And they'll be like, okay, these are probably a little bit less interested, but still kind of adjacent. And then this is like your CPA starts going up. Okay, now there's this way bigger market over here. And then as soon as you try to break through this wall, your CPA goes up because the creative's not good enough. This UGC loop plus 20-year-old crack addict. Yeah, I like that. Who lives on his phone or her phone is probably the unlock here, because the best way to test this out is start getting more aggressive with your short form content. They can make these as obviously like organic posts. And then when you find your winners, just take that same post, add a 5-second CTA at the end, and then run that as an ad. It crushes. It's a double dip because you're posting content and they don't have to waste any money. And then when one crushes, you take that, boom, post it, and then run it. So that is the content winners. Also, I'm going to bet something interesting here. This is Alex just making a bet with no informed data. Part of the reason that you have avatars that are retirees and business owners is that you are a retiree business owner and they see your ads. And also Facebook's AI reads who's in the ad and then displays the ads, whether or not you choose to target them based on who is most likely to convert. And likeness is one of the strongest predictors of conversion. It doesn't take an AI genius to be like, oh, we've got an Asian lady, let's show this to Asian ladies because Asian ladies are more likely to convert. But they do it through the algorithm, so it's not racial profiling. But if you want to have more diversity in terms of the types of customers, and this is also like, you think about this little loop here, well, there's another one of these that's for Asian ladies, and another one of these that's for each of those men. And so like you could probably get to kind of saturation on each of the circles, even with your existing quality of creative, by just